The guy, Jim Johnson, who was the producer, anytime he did a track that he wanted some real heavy guitar or some wild guitar playing, he would call me. I got involved with the World Wrestling Entertainment, the WWE. They're in Stamford, Connecticut, which is about an hour from me. The producer from the WWE saw a videotape of mine that a good friend, Mikkel, had dropped off because he happened to do camera work for them. And he was a doorman at a bar I was playing. He goes, "Hey, you do great down at where I work." And I go, "Where do you work?" He goes, "I work for the WWE." And I flipped out because I was always a huge wrestling fan back in the 80s, like, you know, the Hulk Hogan and all that era. I was a massive fan of that stuff. So for him to get me down to the WWE was a really big deal. He gave my tape to the producer, and no more than a day after he gave the tape, I get a phone call from the WWE to come down. And I was doing tracks there from about 2006 to about 2015 when the producer was no longer there at that place.
So did you just do like a lot of their backing music and stuff, you know, going to commercial, that kind of thing?
The guy, Jim Johnson, who was the producer, he wrote the songs, although he would always ask for my input. But so anytime he did a track that he wanted some real heavy guitar or some wild guitar playing, he would call me. And I would go down, and whether it was a half hour, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you know, however long I was there, they'd pay me a nice flat check. I had to sign off on the songs, though. No, I had to sign a document that, you know, I was getting a flat fee. I wouldn't be getting royalties because those guys, you know, make tons of royalties between records. And of course, every time the song is played on Monday Night Raw, that a wrestler walks out to that entrance music, you know, that's cha-ching, 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 you know.
It's funny because a friend of mine does wrestling music for indie wrestlers.
Oh.
He owned a studio in Florida forever and just started, he was big into wrestling, got all these requests from wrestlers and did pretty much a version of what that's what he does right now. Is his main gig is recording wrestling, like metal tunes for wrestlers.
Yeah, it's a fun thing. You know, I'd go there and, well, see, the thing is, he's probably writing all the songs. Jim was the writer, but anytime he wanted some real crazy guitar stuff, I would come down there. And there was nothing more thrilling than, you know, I'd always have to go there. Like Monday Night Raw aired obviously on Monday. So I would either get a call early Monday or Tuesday because Smackdown aired on Tuesday for a while, and then it got moved to Friday. So I'd get a phone call and, "Jimmy, can you come down?" Well, my whole life is music, so I was always available. I never said, "No, I can't make it." I'd go down there. No sooner I'm taking my guitar out of the case and everything is business so fast. They'd go, "All right, so this is what we have to do." Boom, boom, boom. You know, I'm not even plugged in yet. And he's already playing the track of what's got to go on, because here's the deal. It was always for a wrestler that was going to wrestle that night. It wasn't for like someone that they're looking at or that they're prepping. It was always going to be aired right then and there. So I have to record my parts. Then he has to mix it, get it mastered, do whatever he's got to do, and then get it off to whatever town the wrestling event is in. So it had to be sent for that night. So it would be good. I would come home and put on Monday Night Raw, and then all of a sudden, here's my guitar playing coming through the stage on the speakers on the TV, and I'm going like, "Oh my God, this is the greatest thing." What's even better though is when I got to, you know, when the wrestling events came to the Hartford Civic Center or whatever, anywhere close, they would always give me great seats. I'd always be on a guest list, and I'd go there and just sitting right around ringside and stuff. And all of a sudden you hear your guitar playing coming up on the loudspeakers. It just made me smile from ear to ear. And I'm going, "That's me, that's me." You know, like,